Hey, it's Darlene. Welcome to my channel. So I am making something super cute today. I'm making a cake topper for Easter. So these little chickies are from a cut file from Printable Cuttable Creatables. I'll have a link down below in the information box, as well as a link to my blog, which will have all the details. But basically what I did is I took 4 of the chicks that were available. I pulled out this banner from the shapes in Cricut Design Space, and I connected them all together, and then I copied it, and then I made it into a combined file, which used to be called Weld, which gave me that base. So what I'm doing is I'm just placing the chick portions onto the base, and I like to do this first before adding any adhesive because I want to make sure that the pieces are where I think they should go, and so it makes it a little bit easier when it is time for me to put adhesive on it. So this is where it's going to end up. Of course, I do have the eyes and the bills to add and the little feeties, but this is, like I said, the way the cake topper is going to go. I did stamp the sentiment, just Happy Easter. I thought it was easier than worrying about doing it on my Cricut because I have lots of stamps. So once I figured out the placement, I'm just going to push those over to the side. Now this banner is a solo. I did that to solo cut, and I do want dimension on it. I love a lot of dimension on cake toppers. Now I reorganized my craft room and I put things in containers, like items in containers, and those containers onto shelves. So I reorganized all my adhesives, and I found a bunch, a bunch of adhesives. And so I was able to use a lot of them easier because now I know I have them. Like I did not know I had those strips or those really thick foams that I'm showing you right here. Now these are like really high is the right word, I guess, but it's a different kind of adhesive. It's a little different than what I've used. So anyhow, so I put the foam adhesive strip on the banner part, so it's kind of hard to tell because it's white on white, but that is so one kind of level up, and then that chickie over there on the left, I put some dimension between the head part and the wing part, so you got a little dimension there. And then this little chickie here, I put it actually behind just the banner and just on the base. And then the little feeties, I'm adhering to the top part of the banner. I hope that makes sense, but just by watching it, I think that really does make sense. I'm using my little pick tool to pick up the beak and also the eyes for each of these little cute little chickies because it makes it easier with these little tiny pieces. So I did decide to use foam adhesive again on the backs of a lot of these because, again, I like to create a lot of dimension on my cake toppers. So between layers, which I'm doing here, I'm adding some foam adhesive, and then I believe I even added to the back the white part, so that second or that first layer will also have some foam adhesive. But these little cuties are so cute. I think their bills are like my favorite part of these cuts because they're so cute. They just almost look like lips and you just want to kiss them. They're so cute. But between just liquid adhesive and also the foam adhesive, that's pretty much all I did. So I did this, I wasn't sure about this one. So this one I just put flat on the back. So this also gives a little bit of a different kind of dimension because, again, I tucked this behind that banner layer. So, the chickies aren't on there all like straight or flat. They've got some interest to it. I just want to mention again that I have all this information on my blog. Also the links to the Printable Cuttable Creatables website. If you use a code, and I'll flash it up here in a minute, or I'll put it in the information box. It's the number 3 SONS, SONS, and then 15, you get 15% off any purchases or any cut file purchases. And they have some cute ones, and they're really cute and inexpensive in the first place. But I hope you like this video, and if you do, give me a thumbs up. I try to post at least 2 videos a week. One is always scrapbooking. The other is whatever it is I'm creating in the command center, which is the name of my craft room and also my blog. And in this case, it happens to be a cake topper. Very simple. And this is probably about 6, maybe 6.5 inches length. And I try to keep my cake toppers about that size. Now, this is a little shorter, obviously, because a lot of times when I do cake toppers, I'll use like a circle or a hexagon or some kind of big shape. I just really like that straight line of chickies versus on a circle or something. I just thought that was just a little excessive for this type of thing. Now, believe me, I've gone all out. And if you follow my channel here, my blog or my Instagram, you've seen samples. It's been a while since I've done a cake topper, so this is really fun. I do add more dimension here, and I do know that the bottom part of this sign, I'm going to call it a sign, it kind of falls off that banner, so I didn't want to put any adhesive on the bottom half or the bottom portion. So you'll see there that I, place it on. So again, more dimension and, make sure there's no adhesive there. I just use coffee stirrer sticks. Now I do have some acrylic sticks for cake toppers, but depending on the occasion, like if it's, because I've done some for quinceañeras and like more formal events, those I'll use my clear ones. But, something like this, especially when it's just my own personal, we're not having a big party, it's just us. I shouldn't say that. Why not? We should be formal. It isn't just us. It's our family, and we're going to celebrate Easter. But because it wasn't a formal occasion, I guess I should say, I just use those coffee stirrers, and because they're thin wooden pieces and they're flat, so it makes it really easy to adhere. And I usually use the Aleene's tacky glue to put that on, as well as like just Scotch tape over the sticks just for like a double to secure it, And then you probably saw in the beginning I had two, one of the base, white base, and then there was a second one, the exact same thing. So once I put the sticks on, I put that base on the back side so you don't see the sticks showing through if you're looking at it on the back. But in a minute, you'll see what I mean. But it's pretty easy to imagine in your mind. But I just cut the sticks in half because this is going to be a pretty small or pretty short cake topper. I didn't need really long sticks. But again, this is it. And it's so cute. And I love all the little details I put. And that always helps too. So thank you so much for watching. And if you're not already a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button. Bye.